Keith. Such a pleasure to speak with you, and congrats on Sneaks. You're a legendary actor, and I feel like your voice acting is just as legendary as your live action work at this point. Gargoyles was like my favorite show growing up. I've loved you in the Saints Row games, Mass Effect. You're just in so much, your constant presence in so much entertainment that I love. What's been most rewarding about having this second lane where you've gotten to really reach different audiences with these vocal performances and play everything from, aliens to now shoes?
As an actor, I think what I want most is to play a variety of people, characters, and to continue doing it. That's what we want to do is work. So, every opportunity I have to go to work is an opportunity to bring a little joy into somebody's life. And it doesn't matter what the genre is, because, and it doesn't matter if I'm doing a horror movie or, a game or, a Shakespearean tragedy. Somebody's going to get some joy out of it because of the, getting involved in the story. And that's a great gift to my life. That's what I get to do.
I love that attitude. That's a great way to look at it. And you're a true entertainer. And in Sneaks, you play like the OG shoe. You get a great introduction with the Converse line. You're the most respected sneaker in the movie. That has to be a pretty cool role to be approached for, because they know you bring that gravitas and the audience really respects you. So what does it mean for you to get, seeked out to voice OG for this film?
Again, part of the process many times is auditioning for a part. How wonderful it is when somebody knows your work and invites you to the party. So I was pleased and privileged to be invited to the party, and all too happy to participate.
You were in The Princess and the Frog, which is a great movie, and that was co-written by Rob Edwards, who's directed Sneak. How special was it getting to reunite with Rob on this film?
Very. It was wonderful. It's when you get to work with your old friends, it's a great fit. It's not work anymore. We get to really play, and that's what we're here for, to play.
Speaking of fits, I always see you dressed really snazzy, in a suit and looking fresh all the time. So I was curious, are you into sneaker culture much, or how familiar were you with that?
Oh, we all, have our sneakers that we keep up with. I was a great Converse guy. That was my first pair. And then, I remember when the Nike Airs came out, I had me a nice pair of Jordans, I keep up.
That's wonderful. I love that you got to play the Converse then, since you used to own a Converse. So
exactly.
That all worked out.
That was a wonderful thing. Again, a gift.
And then my last question for you, Keith. I know you previously said it wasn't likely, but the fans are dying to know if there's any hope. Is there any hope of you appearing in the Community movie?
I don't know where I was quoted as saying that it's unlikely, because that is a lie. I don't, I've been told when the movie finally does get picked up to go, that I'll be invited to the party. It hasn't yet. I understand it's going to be. When that happens, then we'll see. But I have not said that I would not do it.